Last week we talked about the probate process and how simple that was. To follow that up, we're going to give you the top 3 most common probate scams. But before we do, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you share to anyone that you know that might be going through this same situation. The first scam that we usually see is called the probate avoidance scam. And how this usually works is a scammer will reach out to the elderly person or an elderly person and basically tell them that to avoid your descendants from having to go through the court process or the probate process, setting up a living trust is really the easiest way for them to get everything that you need them to get or you want them to have without them having to worry about going through probate, which this is great. But what usually happens is the elderly person will give the scammer whatever the amount of money it is to set up this trust, but the scammer will usually run away with that money and not actually set up anything for that person. This next one varies from state to state if you have an estate tax. So what the scammer will usually do is reach out to the person that they think is going to be the executor or the person that's going to be the representative of that probate and basically tell them, hey, before you can get any type of money, you have to pay your taxes, which is true as well. But a lot of times they'll pose it as the person that the executor might actually need to pay the taxes to. So the executor will pay the taxes to that person and thinking that, you know, they pay it to them and they can move forward with actually getting a home. But a lot of times that scammer just takes that money and runs away with it. And this last one is a lot more frequent now that we have the internet and a lot of people post their homes and stuff like that on Craigslist and Zillow and stuff. So this one, what it's called is a fraudulent listing scam, and the scammer will act like they are the executor or the representative and they're the one that actually inherited the home. So they'll act like they own the house and advertise the home for rent and basically have renters come in and basically put down a deposit and then their first months or whatever, but they don't actually own the home. So that scammer will run away with that money, leaving the renter with a loss of capital. And it actually also makes the executor look bad because they think that they were the ones that was actually scamming them, but it was actually a totally different person that executor usually does not know. Now, all of this could sound pretty scary, and you know, you want to make sure that you're looking out for this if you are going through this process. But if you need help, reach out to us today. Go to our website, www.nowpropertyinvest.com. Reach out to us today and we can give you some helpful tips to help you move forward and make the process as seamless as possible. So again, go to our website, www.nowpropertyinvest.com.